The soul-stirring experience of backpacking and solo travel should be lived at least once in a lifetime. You're only alive once, but that's the first day of your whole life. Solo adventures are liberating, and it's even better when the destination evokes that feeling. One of the best experiences of your life would be experiencing elation and happiness at the same time. To make your first solo trip as memorable as possible, here's a list of where to go on your first solo trip, the 10 best destinations. Number 10. New Zealand. New Zealand is regarded as one of the safest destinations for solo travelers in the world. Known for its Waitomo glowworm caves, Franz Josef Glacier Trek, and a wide range of beautiful fjords and waterfalls, Australia attracts travelers from around the world to visit. Bonus points. It's where The Hobbit was filmed. The country's scenery makes for a great place to drive around on a road trip. And with New Zealand being such an amazing country to travel in, I suggest forming a group of 3 to 4 people and renting a camper van to drive around the country. New Zealand can still be a great place for first-time solo travelers, especially if you are comfortable driving long distances. It is convenient and affordable to use the bus and train, but a car is a much better choice for getting to off-the-beaten-path places. Number 9. Germany. The best place if you're a beer enthusiast is Germany. Possibly the most well-known beer festival in the world is Oktoberfest in Munich. Numerous solo travelers choose to travel to Germany during this time of year to experience the fun crowd and beer. This will lead to new friendships and travel companionships. In addition to that, you can visit at least one museum or castle during your stay, as well as many cafes, restaurants, and museums. Getting on a bike in Berlin is a great way to see the city's museums, historical sites, nightclubs, cafes, and parks. There's also a botanical garden in Frankfurt, as well as several museums, cafes, boutiques, and restaurants in the increasingly popular city. There are over 20,000 castles in Germany, so you should plan side trips to see some of them. You'll feel like you've stepped straight into a fairy tale when you're visiting any of Germany's magical old castles, whether it's the Gothic-style Liechtenstein Castle or the dramatic Neuschwanstein Castle. Number 8. Netherlands. The Netherlands is one of the safest places to travel alone if you're doing it for the first time. Amsterdam is known throughout the world for its laid-back and relaxed culture. Museums are world-renowned, underground party scenes, ice skating under canals. It's all quite appealing, isn't it? It is a great place to get your feet wet as a newly independent traveler in the Netherlands. When it comes to Amsterdam's laid-back, friendly culture, you should bike around to get around. Bicycle from Vondel Park, a popular urban park, to Van Gogh Museum, and other world-renowned museums while passing beautiful canals and bridges in Amsterdam. When you visit Holland between mid-April and the beginning of May, you'll be greeted by the country's most beloved flower, tulips. There are more than 7 million bulbs and 800 varieties of tulips at the Keukenhof, which is located just outside Amsterdam. See the Netherlands' largest tulip field at the Noordoostpolder Tulip Festival, or head over to Noordoostpolder for tulip viewing. Number 7. Japan. Aside from being the most organized country, Japan is also the cleanest, safest, and most polite. The city was also unique in its culture, food, and mastery of technology in everything from art museums to bathrooms. If your Japanese travels take you anywhere on the island, make sure to visit in the spring to view the beautiful cherry blossoms in bloom. Japan's Tokyo is one of the world's most populous cities for a reason. Whether you visit the posh Ginza district or the quiet Senso Jijiji Temple, or dine at one of the many ramen restaurants in Tokyo, you will be thoroughly entertained by the varied offerings the city offers. Japan is one of the best destinations for solo travelers in the world. From Tokyo to Kyoto to Nara to Osaka, the style and charm of the country will captivate you. Number 6. Spain. This country is like Venus ascended. It is undoubtedly one of the most beautiful places on Earth with amazing people. The entire place has a nice vibe to fulfill all your travel needs. Want to head to shore? Check out the Socorro and Ocata beaches. If you are looking for some heritage sites to visit, Spain is your best bet. The alluring architecture with beautiful sculptures and mosaic walls is the best you will find. Some of Spain's best beaches can be found there, like Ocata Beach near Barcelona, Socorro Beach in Tenerife, or Caminito del Rey in Malaga, or even the famed Camino de Santiago for the truly adventurous. There is something for everyone in Spain. Museums, amazing architecture, excellent food, beautiful beaches, bustling nightlife, and hiking trails that will take your breath away. Number 5. New York, USA. It's the solo travel equivalent to seizing the bull by the horns, jetting out to the world's most high-octane metropolis. However, you are never alone, bored, or noticeable in this large, anonymous city. New York is unconcerned about who you're with and it's contagious. Almost every traveler to New York lands with a lengthy to-do list, and solo travelers make more progress. So eat that pretzel in Central Park, wander the art-filled walls of the Met Museum, walk along Broadway, and take in a world-class show. Dining solo in the city's long-established bar-top scene is a relaxed affair, and you will find urban wineries in Brooklyn, classic Jewish delis in Manhattan, and almost every national cuisine represented in some corner of the city. Number 4. Iceland. Iceland is a gorgeous country, an outdoor lover's dream, and it's constantly ranked as one of the world's safest countries, so you don't have to worry. Getting lost is another thing you won't have to worry about. There's a lot of traffic on the Golden Circle, or Ring Road in Iceland, and while it's perfect for a road trip with a friend, it's also an incredible experience on your own. Iceland has constantly ranked among the hottest destinations in recent years, thanks to its caverns, caves, volcanoes, glaciers, and hot springs, as well as its peacefulness, according to a Global Peace Index report. Number 3. France. In France, there is more to the country than Paris and the Eiffel Tower. You will see what this country has to offer when you travel solo here. There's a lot more to discover in the city of love and fashion capital of the world, whether you catch a show at the famous Moulin Rouge or feel lost yet at home in the Louvre. Additionally, Rani from the movie Queen did it, so why not you? In addition, Paris is a great solo travel destination. It's also one of the simplest to get to. Dining alone is the norm here, and it's fun to watch people. Wear a Parisian-style look and hop on a Velib. It costs less than $2 a day to explore the Marais. Join a group lesson and learn to make macaroons in a half day to create Parisian specialty. Number 2. Italy. Worldwide, Italy was the 5th most popular tourist destination in 2019, attracting 65 million international visitors, according to the World Tourism Organization. Travelers can explore Italy's history, architecture, and cuisine, among other things. For example, they can take a water taxi ride in Venice, or eat authentic Tuscan cuisine in Florence. Get swept away by the romance of Italian cuisine. Give your body what it desires. A trip to the carb universe Italy has created. Besides, Italian food is not only well known, but also the best cuisine in the world. Indulge in some of the country's delicious carb delights while you drink lovely wine from the Naples vineyard. Take a break and let your tongue enjoy a trip to the food paradise while you soak in the Tuscan sun and sip on delicious wine from the Naples vineyards. Number 1. Thailand. There's no surprise that the Land of Smiles is the top destination. It's a wonderful place to test the waters. Thailand is affordable, easy to travel through, friendly, full of other travelers, and delicious. The country is a backpacker's paradise, and that's probably a known fact throughout the world. From Bangkok's nightlife to Koh Samui's hippie vibes, there's no shortage of fun things to do for solo travelers in Thailand. There are plenty of things to do there, such as cooking classes and temples, and you can even play with elephants. You can also go diving on one of the many beautiful islands. You can pretty much pick whatever kind of experience you want in Thailand, whether it's a beach getaway, cheap accommodations, or a backpacker's paradise. Thailand is, without a doubt, one of the top single travel destinations in the world. Now, did any of these destinations make you think of filing for a work leave now? Let us know in the comments below.